G'day Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. Victory, glory for Tottenham Hotspur. What a game. We won 2-1 against Burnley. Burnley now end their temporary stay in the Premier League. I had a lot of fun watching that game. I had a lot of fun. I was in a, perhaps, I don't know, a bit of a party mood. I was thinking, four losses on a row. We're not playing that good at the moment. Let's just see what happens, eh? Not the attitude the players should have, but I'm a fan on a couch. I can do that sort of thing. But I had a lot of fun doing a watch along on that one. And yeah, we were so much better. We were so much better. Our defence was great. Vicario made some good saves, as did Burnley's keeper, man. Burnley's goalkeeper was on fire. I mean, he couldn't kick the ball out or pass it to save his life. But I don't mind that in a keeper. He saved so many shots, really good reflexes. So Muric was pretty good for him. My Burnley player of the match though would have to be Assignon, who took it upon himself to roll around and flip around like when you catch a fish and throw it on the bank, or a pancake, or I don't know what he was doing, trying to get a penalty, bit of time wasting, and it caused a minor implosion in the Burnley team. I was amazed when I saw a Burnley player go, get up, come here. That's what we would be doing. Dragashin was going over there. I thought he was going to do that. And it all went funny. It all went very comical. It was a fittingly hilarious end to a really enjoyable game of football. So, our defence, great. Goals from Pedro Porro, who didn't have the best of games, but he got a great goal. Mickey van der Ven, you've got to say he had the perfect game. Well, I mean, I don't know what else he could have done to make that performance better. Brilliant in defence, getting back, tackling. I remember there's one where he got the ball, and this was before he went to left back, and it was like the way he ran around the players. I think he ran around two Burnley players. It was like an overtake on the outside. It was so powerful and smooth, and not something you see very often. It was wonderful. And I saw what Ange said after the game. It makes sense. He didn't start Van der Ven there because he was wary of the fact that he's had a couple of injuries, different demands on the left back role, so he didn't want to stretch him too much and bung him back into Florence Nightingale's company. So smart move there by Ange. We started off with Ollie Skip at left back. Was he better than Emerson? It's hard to say really, because we were playing Burnley and not Liverpool. And my main concern over Ollie Skip is if we've got a player in the side that's reckless, I think it's Ollie Skip, not Romero, not even remotely like Romero. It's Ollie Skip. And there was one horrible two-handed pushover from behind, and a referee could have given a red card for that. A total professional foul, but he got away with a yellow. But he's a bit, might be time for Skip to talk to his agent. But I don't want to dwell on the bad stuff too much because we won. I thought our midfield was a hell of a lot better, man. Thought Basuma had a decent game. Sarr was great. Maddison was better. They're still not up to their best, but you know what? That was great. They did well. They were lively. The tempo was quicker. In general, we were moving around more. It's like, at last, we're not just standing there with our feet in flower pots. We're having a bit of a crack at this game. It was good. So, midfield was much better. Now our forward line. As I say, I don't want to dwell on being a poo-pooer. So I'll say this, right? Like I'm saying, in general, we were moving a lot better off the ball. We were a lot more fluid with our motion. And that's also true of the forwards. Instead of standing around the edge of the 18-yard box, we were getting into it. We were making little jinky, decisive moves and balls at certain times into the box. However, it has to be said, what was that? Well, I mean, that was Johnson crossing, shooting, Kulu. You know what Kulu does do good? He gets the ball back for us. Well, he really does. But I mean, the rest of it was a bit wobbly, wasn't it? And Son was a lot better when he moved out on the left. But I'm not worried about it. that's something that the players and Ange will sort out. And I've forgotten who made a comment on my live stream, but I quite agree with it actually. It's a very good way of putting it, is that we're playing total football and it's going to show players for who they really are. It's going to make good ones good and crap ones crap. So apologies to whoever made that comment. I can't remember who you are. That was not my thought, it was that person's. But it sums it up, and we saw that. We saw that come to the fore. Romero, man. Oh, okay, he missed a couple of headers that, you know, but he's a defender. Immense performance by Romero. Absolutely incredible. And Dragoshin, after his agent probably called Ange, said, "Get my boy on there." He said, "Hey, all right, mate, all right." Yeah, did decently well. So Van der Ven's goal. I keep saying Van der Ven, it's Von der Ven. Von der Ven's goal. Bloody hell, man. Can we just have 11 Mickey Van der Vens, just put them all over the pitch? How do you do that? I mean, sort of, he's a centre half. He shouldn't be up in their box doing that. Brilliant. And you know what? It had to be a good shot. I think, like, as far as our forwards go, I'll say this as well. So, yeah, we did fluff up a lot. But Burnley's goalkeeper really made some astonishing saves as well. So there were, I mean, I can recall shots from Maddison, Johnson. Yeah, Maddison, Johnson, where they should have been goals. Really, it's like if our forwards were, you know, doing what they should be doing, and Burnley didn't have such a good goalkeeper, it could have been 10-1 today. So what else happened in the game? I just enjoyed. I just enjoyed the fact we were running around, man, running around, not standing around, not knowing what to do, hands on hips. You know, if you don't know what you're doing, just run around a bit. It makes it look like you're doing, for one thing, inspires confidence in the rest of the team. Now, it sends Burnley out. That gives us still a crack at fourth position in the league, which is, you know, it's largely out of our hands, but football's a funny old game. We've got 2 games left. I want 6 points. I don't want to lose. I've said it so many times. I don't want to lose against Man City. I want to thrash them. I want to thrash Sheffield United. And there were some really nice scenes after the end of the game. The fans actually during the game. In the second half, man, you could tell White Hart Lane sniffed a goal for Tottenham. They were really in good voice. And after the game, the players and Ange had their families on, a couple of presentations. DJ was playing records for each player, which I wish they'd shut the DJ up after a game. I wish they would. Can't you just let the fans sing and make it up themselves instead of being dictated to by the platters that matter on the wheels of steel? I think it's much more organic to do it that way. Celtic do it that way, who beat Rangers as well, so that was nice. I just don't like it. I don't like it. So let the fans sing at the end of the games, please, Tottenham. Let's hear what they have to say, and if they don't, then that's a message as well, isn't it? But they were singing the Ange Postecoglou song, and of course I'm the only person in the world that doesn't know that Robbie Williams song at all. And Ange looked moved. He looked visibly moved by it, and that was a nice thing. He was there with his wife and his kids, and he was lapping it all up. And I know we've still got one more home game to go, but because it was rescheduled for the week, that's why all the kind of celebrations happen this weekend. And I hope there's more on Tuesday. But it was nice scenes at the end. I mean, I'm glad we won. Unfortunately, though, when we win, I buzz a bit. So I haven't had much sleep, so I've just got up. Long day in the office. I'm hoping, actually, we'll see how we go, because, like I said, I didn't get too much sleep. I want to do a watch-along for the Women's FA Cup final, Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United. We'll see how we go on that one. I really enjoyed watching the semi of that. So come you Spurs on that one. This would be an amazing achievement for them, because they haven't won much before. And this was the first semi-final, let alone the first final. We might as well go all the way and lift the cup. Let's see how Beth England do that. So happy days are here at Tottenham again. I am excited. I'm happy. I've forgotten what victory feels like. It's been so long, and I don't care if it's at Burnley. I love the game. Well done, Tottenham Hotspur. Well done, Ange Postecoglou. Let's see if we can get 6 more now. Incidentally, on 63 points, that makes Ange's total more than last year under Antonio, serial winner Antonio Conte. We've got 63 points with still another 6 possible, and he outscores, I think, I know it's Pep and Arteta. He's outscored them in their first season. Klopp? I don't know. Probably. Let's just say yes. Bugger it. You go and check the facts. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed the game. And there's more to come. There's more to come. Total football. Total football. That's what it is, man. Peace and love. And come on, you. Oh, no, I've done that bit. Okay, I thought I forgot something, but I didn't. Peace and love, man. And come on, you Spurs.